Greetings everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing how to write a check. First and foremost, you want to make sure you have the correct utensils when writing a check. Here I have two Papermate gel pens. You don't have to get this brand in particular. This is just the one that I like because they write really smooth and they get the job done. When writing a check, you want to make sure that you don't do this in pencil, but yet you do this in pen. The preferred colors are going to be black and blue. You don't want to write a check in gel pink, red, or orange, or any of those colors. For this video, I'm going to be using a black pen. Next, you're going to go ahead and start with the blank check. We are going to start with the date. The date is going to be the date that you write the check. Today's date is July 20th. Now that we have our date in the upper right corner, we also want to make sure that spelling is correct when writing a check. Also keep in mind, if you're writing a check that you want to be cashed on a certain date, write the day that you would like it to be cashed. For example, if you're writing a check for rent early and you don't want it to be cashed until the first of the month, you're going to go ahead and put that date on the dated line. Next, we're going to go ahead and move to the left-hand side, which is writing the name of the person or company you are sending the check to. Next to the line, it says pay to the order of. You want to make sure that the spelling is correct and that you have the correct information. If a check is going to an organization, be sure to write out its full name and do not use any acronyms unless you were specifically given information to do so. In this case, we're going to write this to a person with the name of John Doe. Next, we're going to move to the right-hand side where you see the dollar sign in a box right next to each other. This is where you're going to put your dollar amount. We're going to write this check for $200.21. Next, we're going to go ahead and move down to this line right here, which is where you're going to write the monetary amount of the check in word form down below. You want to make sure in this area that you also express the number of cents, if there are cents, which they are, and there are 21 cents. The number above represents the amount in cents. Next, we're going to go ahead and move down to the memo section. The memo section is going to be what the check is for. This part is optional, but it can be helpful to notate to yourself or the recipient to remember what the check is for. So if the check is for rent, you write rent. If the check is for a donation, you write a donation. So in this case, I'm going to write donation. And of course, last but not least, you need to sign the check on the line in the bottom right corner. Your check will be invalid if it's not signed or autographed personally. Now that this is completed, this check is now valid and can be cashed. If you like this video, be sure to click the like button, share it to a person that needs it, comment down below what videos you would like to see, and also be sure to go ahead and hit subscribe and hit that bell so you will never miss a post.